Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Sunday, and hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend. You rocked it and are ready for the week and ready to rock the week. I am fired up about the week. I am so excited about this week coming up. Yeah, very excited, very fired up. So I hope that you are ready. There he is. There he is. I'm gonna have to change Team Money's name to Sleeping Beauty, something like that. You know, Raquel, what is happening? What's going on? You guys are in for a treat. I say that a lot though, but this is a good one. It dawned on me today. You know, faith is a funny thing. I've talked about, faith and God and this and that. And I've always said God has got a sense of humor. He's funny he's funny. But I think faith is a funny thing in that, you hear it all the time. Oh man, you gotta have faith. You gotta stay strong. You gotta have faith in the rough times, Um, that's kind of, there he is, B Money. We got a party now. You hear that all the time, right? You're going through a rough time and they're like, oh, you gotta believe, man, you gotta have faith. Yeah, that's great and everything, but you know what? My whole life is falling apart. It's kind of hard to have kind of keep faith. Well, you got, the mustard seed idea. Well, how do you get there? Like, how do you get to have faith in rough times? Have you thought about that? I'm going to give you a little story. I'm not going to give you his full story because I'm going to do a whole live on his story, but you know this guy. You know this guy very well. You know him by doing a sculpture that we still talk about, right? My best friend was killed by a hit and run. Oh, B Money. Hold on. I saw the post. I just did not know that was that kind of a friend. But man, I'm sorry. I don't like saying I'm sorry. I've talked about that before too. Um, all I can do is pray for peace, blessings, and tranquility for you and his family. Yeah, hang on tight. Hold on to that. Faith is an all season thing. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. So you know this guy as well. First thing you know him as is a sculptor. Michelangelo was somebody who um, saw a big piece of white marble. Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna actually ask you because he looked so young. Well, I'm not gonna digress, not tonight, but I could. I have my whole philosophy on that as well. Um, they give him a big white marble, and they said, "Get to work." The funny thing is, don't quote me on this, but I believe this is true. About 40 years earlier, a couple other guys were given the same opportunity, and they said, "What are you talking about? That can't be done." And here comes this young kid, because he was young at that age. Here's this young kid. They give him this, white marble, and they say, "Get to work," and he starts chiseling away, right? And when he's done, again, I'm not gonna go to extent in his story, but because I want to do a whole live on his story, but I'm gonna pick pieces and drop it here as it applies to what I'm about to share. So when he's done, they say, "Oh my goodness," I'm paraphrasing. oh my goodness, this is amazing. In fact, it was so amazing that still to this day, people think it's amazing, okay? And when they asked them, they said, hey, just out of curiosity, you know, humor us. How did you come up with this? How did you sculpt out David out of just this white piece of marble? And you know what David said? He said, I mean, what did Michelangelo said? He said that David was always in there. I just took away the extra pieces, right? Sometimes having faith is like that. Having faith is being given this white piece of marble and a chisel, and you got to get to work. But the extra pieces, the stuff that are not supposed to be there, thank you, B-Money. But all the extra pieces that you chisel away, those are the stuff that are not supposed to be there. And you're supposed to have faith that they're not supposed to be there. So how do you, I'm going to share with you one element about faith that's going to change your game. And I can tell you that because I've had faith in all areas of my life. I showed you, I showed you I did a whole live on this. I had $1 bill to my name for 6 weeks, and I've still kept that, and it literally said on there, thank you, God, for everything, right? So I can share this with you. You can take it from me. My faith muscle, if you would, is strong, right? And here's what I tell you. Forget about people that tell you, oh, you got to have faith in rough times. That doesn't even make any sense when you're going through a rough time. Like right now, if B Money is going through like a mess right now, what do you want me to say to him? Oh, don't be sad. B Money is probably going to say, oh, what a great idea. Oh, why didn't I think of that? It's like, dude, that's dumb. Don't, please. Like, Anthony Shea had that same kind of faith when he started. Yeah, exactly, right? So you gotta have faith in what you see, hear me out, before you actually see it, right? Michelangelo didn't see David staring at him. He saw David inside that whole white marble. It's a different game. Now here's the ticket, okay? Your faith is gotta have stickability, which means in these times, in rough times, your faith has gotta stick. It can't be, right? It's gotta stick to you. It's gotta have that stickability. You can't lose it, right? Well, how do you get it? How do you get it? It's all about, yeah, man. Thanks for popping on. You're going to love this part. You're going to love this part. Because I'm about to drop the mic. I was thinking about that today. Kind of going over my, like I've shared with you what has happened in the past like 4 or 5 months now. And I was reviewing the past 2-3 years and how I got out and got this, that, you know. And my faith has had stickability. It's stuck with me. Even people have told me, have had me question my faith. I've stuck with my faith. And here's what I got to tell you. You ready for this? This is a mic drop. You know the good times? The times that you don't think you have faith? Like you don't, why would you have faith when everything's great? Think about that, right? When everything's going smooth, what would you have faith? Faith for what? What are you going to have faith for when everything's going great? Seriously. Talk to me. See, here's my belief. You ready for this? The good times, the awesome times, the times that things are going smooth, the time that everything seems like it's falling in the right place. Those are the times you strengthen your faith. Those are the times you feed your faith. Those are the times you inject steroids into your faith. Those are the times you allow your faith to explode in your face. Those are the times. And then so when you have a rough time, your faith muscle is already built. It's gonna stick with you. Because you're gonna remember, that's what faith is. You're gonna remember those times. You're gonna have, oh my goodness, I have faith because those times had happened. You see what I'm saying? So please, all the people that are going through a rough time, don't sit there and give them this amazing advice that don't be sad. Oh my goodness, what a great advice. Why didn't I think of that? It's like so dumb. Seriously, think about that. How dumb is that? Like, do you want to hear that right now? If you're going through a rough time, it's like, wow, you know, things are going to be great. You just hang in there. It's like, wow, great job, thanks. What a, let me write that down. Duh. Yeah, I get it. But it's the, like, right now that I'm talking about, right now I'm going through hell. You know what I mean? I get it. I get what's going to happen. Like I had this talk with my mom a while back, and she was telling me, you know what, don't worry, everything's going to be great. I know you're going to be successful. This is what my answer was to her. I know I'm going to be successful. That's no question to me. I already know I'm going to build an empire. I know I'm going to be helping thousands and thousands of people. I know that already. It's the freaking journey to getting there is the freaking problem. No Uber takes you there. No Lyft is there. Like, no, you can't get there quick. Like, it's the whole journey of going through this whole mess of troubles and hate and this and that. And to get there, that's the whole point. Yeah, I know I'm going to get there. Yeah, I know. But it's the whole freaking road. It's the same thing with faith. Yeah, well, Brad is not going to sit there and moan and groan for the rest of his life and lock himself into a room. We know that. Well, I mean, honestly, with Brad, we don't know that. But we know that, right? We know he's going to be fine. Sad, going to deal with it, issue, but you're going to be fine. Fine, right? We know that already. But it's the freaking right now that he's going through the mess. Doesn't matter what, you feel me? So it's the times that everything's smooth, everything going, and you're just like flying high, you know, and you are completely forgot about faith. Those are the times you pump the gas, you fill the tank, you do whatever you gotta do to strengthen your faith. So that when crappy times come, you can count on your reserves. I mean, that's all it is. What are you going to do? You're going to build your faith when everything's going down the hill? Kind of hard, don't you think? You're trying to save everything. You're at the same time trying to have faith. It's like, oh my goodness, why? And then you're questioning everything. What better time to strengthen your faith when things are wonderful, when you actually have your health? There you go. You know what it's called? It's called gratitude. When things are good. You know, when people say things can always be worse, that's true. But things can always be better as well. Why would you stick to the worst? Like that's another dumb thing to say. It's like, there's hungry people in Africa. Yeah, but I live here. It's different. It's the here and now, right? So there's two situations. Manny. Team Money, you're awesome. I just want to tell you that. I'm so glad Team Money, I introduced you to B Money and B Money to Team Money. This is good. You guys are funny. Most people don't understand the inside jokes between the three of us, which probably confuses the heck out of people, but it's really funny to us. So that's what I gotta say. But yeah, so that's when you gotta strengthen your faith. So just when all the rough times and things are going, it's kind of harder to strengthen faith. I'm not saying you can't, because that's what happened to me. You know, that's how that's a whole different story. But I always had the faith. I never really let go of that, because here's another thing. For me, this is me. Wow, this is actually pretty, this is a breakthrough moment, because I think I've never thought about this before. But I never let go of my, I'm gonna get emotional. I never let go of my faith because I never knew what else to hold on to. You know? That's the truth. Like, what else am I supposed to hold on to if I don't have faith? You know? Like thin air? Or... So it's like, for me, that's how it's always been. It's like, if I don't have that faith, that belief that things are going to turn around, that things are going to be amazing, that I will live in an abundant life, and if I don't hold on to that, what else am I going to hold on to? The other side is like a bunch of crap I don't want to hold on to. It's like, why would I want to hold on to that side? You know what I mean? So for me, it's always been like, even if, when I went through my wrist injury, when I went through my, intestines, what I'm going through right now, I mean, it's a mess right now with my pancreas. So I feel like if I don't have that, what else am I going to hang on to? And every chance I get, and this is my point, every chance I get, every time that things are amazing, every time that I'm grateful for something, which is every day, you too, every time that helps strengthen my faith. It feeds my faith so that I can use it in these times when the times are rough, right? Because it's a lot harder to build it right now. So you may be going through some rough times, and people may be telling you some, everything's going to be okay, don't worry, this and that. And you know what? They're right. But that's not what you want to hear. I know, because I never wanted to hear that stuff when I was going through that. I'm like, dude, truthfully, what do you want to hear, right? Nothing is really gonna just, you know. So the only thing you can really do, I feel like the only thing that makes sense is to hold on to something, to that belief. That's more real than anything else. Because you give it life. It's just a mustard seed. It's just a seed. You feel me? You're the one who's going to give it life. This is a mic drop moment. Why do you think they call it a mustard seed and not a tree? Because it's a freaking seed. You're supposed to give it life. Otherwise, it's always going to stay that seed. What good is a seed going to do for you? Nothing. Seriously, what is a seed going to do on your desk? Nothing. You're going to die after a while. You're the one who gives it life. When things really start getting... he went through... Yeah. J-O-B, yeah. I mean, I love what he said. He said the most expensive bed in the world is a hospital bed. I love what he said. But yeah, isn't that the truth? You give that mustard seed life. And I hope you choose life over death for the mustard seed. So I think I beat this one to death. I did not want to, again, I did not, I feel like I'm just talking now. I did not want to go this long, but find times to strengthen your faith so that when it's tough and rough and dark and impossible, you can use that reserve. Okay, so find those times. Those are important stuff. That's funny. What kind of dirt you are, right? Yeah, what kind of piece of dirt are you? Literally. So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration. By the way, thank you again. I can't thank you enough for giving me so much love on my reels. You guys didn't think the last night one was good? Okay. I mean, just because it wasn't like a rap that I, took me an hour to fix. But I get it. I have, yes, for sure. That's funny. Best kind of dirt. But I got some new stuff. Oh my God, up my sleeve. I want to make some noise. So hopefully you guys are having a good time with that stuff. Anyway, enjoy your Sunday night. Drop your thoughts, your comments below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.